Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to continue with Game 5 of our best of 7 between the 1990 Pittsburgh Pirates and Barry Bonds taking on the 1957 Milwaukee Braves and Hammer and Hank Aaron. The series is tied at 2. This is Game 5 in Pittsburgh. The visiting teams have won all the games. Pittsburgh took the first 2 in Milwaukee, and Milwaukee came roaring back in the Steel City to take the next 2. So we go to Game 5. These are Game 2 starters, Bob Bull and Zane Smith for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Smith won Game 2, Bull lost Game 2. Let's get to the starting lineups and roll some dice here at the stadium. We can see Max Cornelius. How you doing? We also see Bobby Cantillano. Hope all is well, Bobby. All right. For the 1957 Milwaukee Braves, leading off playing second base, Red Schoendienst. Batting second, playing first base, Frank Torrey. Batting third, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. Batting fourth, Hammer and Hank Aaron, and he's in right field. Batting fifth in left field is Wes Covington. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Joe Adcock. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Johnny Logan. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Billy Bruton. Batting ninth, doing the catching, Del Crandall. On the mound for the Pittsburgh Pirates is Zane Smith. He won Game 2. Zane Smith in 1990 was 12-9 with an ERA of 2.55 in 31 starts. He did give up 15 gopher balls while striking out 130 and walking 50. Behind the plate is Don Slott for the Pirates. Sid Bream's at first. Jose Lind is at second. Jay Bell's at short. And Jeff King is at third. In left, Barry Bonds. In center, Andy Van Slyke. And Bobby Bonilla is in right field. And Jerry Mathers is the Beaver. Also joining us here at the stadium is the original Grognard. The OG is in the house. Check out that excellent military strategy channel. Also, Joester's Cards and Coins. Check him out. Hope all is well. And our great friend, ID Gesture, Captain Interview, and much, much more. He did a great interview with Dave Little on Tuesday night, and many other luminaries before him. Ashi Cards 26 is also in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Check out these wonderful content creators. All right, here we go. Series tied up at 2. Here comes Red Schoendienst to lead off. In the series so far, Red Schoendienst is batting .312 with no home runs and no ribbies. Zane Smith picks up the sign from Don Slott. Ball game on its way. Here's the pitch to Red Schoendienst, and that is a 5-4. Someone's going to get the door shut on the 5-4 off the Zane Smith card. 5-4, and that is a strikeout. We're using iScore. So Zane Smith starts the game off in style. He strikes out, swinging Red Schoendienst. So one away, and I'll bring up Frank Torrey, older brother of Joe Torrey. Frank, in the series, is batting below 200, 118. He does have a home run and a ribby, though. 1 out, no one on. Zane Smith nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Frank Torrey, and that is a 2-8 off the Torrey card. 2-8, ground ball to third base. Up with it is King. He throws to Bream, 2 away. On the ground out. So 2 outs, base is empty for Eddie Matthews, power hitting third baseman for the 57 Milwaukee Braves. Eddie Matthews in the series so far is batting .333 with a home run, 2 ribbies, and 2 doubles. 2 outs, base is empty. Matthews looking for a pitch to grip and rip. Here's the windup and the pitch from Zane Smith, and that is a 2-6 off the Matthews card. 2-6, and that is a walk. Good job by Eddie Matthews to keep things alive for Hammer and Hank Aaron. So Matthews is on board on the base on balls. And here comes Hammerin' Hank Aaron. Power hitting right fielder, batting .375, 2 home runs, 5 ribbies, and 2 doubles. 2 outs, Matthews at first. We're playing with the hold rule. Don Slott, his defensive catcher rating is a 3. So that is a -2 on the hold. Del Crandall, the catcher for the Braves, is a 2, and his hold is -3. Now, with 2 outs, you'll also add 2 back, so Slott is basically even Stevens, and Matthews will run at a 1 through 15 clip when it comes to base running, not stealing. All right, Aaron digs in. Don Slott wiggles the fingers, sets the target. Here's the pitch from Zane Smith to Hammerin' Hank Aaron, and that is a 2-5 off the Aaron card. 2-5, and that is a walk. So Zane Smith getting a little wild here, and not in a good way, that's for sure. Gets the first 2 batters out, and now has put the next 2 batters on with walks. Matthews at second, Aaron at first, and here comes Wes Covington, the left fielder for the Braves of 1957. Covington is batting .294. He has a home run and a ribby. 2 outs, 2 on. Smith ready to work. He deals to Wes Covington, and that is a 2-5 off the Covington card. 2-5, fly ball to center field. Andy Van Slyke is there. He makes the catch. The side is retired. The Braves strand 2 on the fly out to center. Go to the bottom of the first. No score. When next the Braves come up, leading off things will be, everyone loves, the designated hitter in Joe Adcock. Baseball Demos is here at the stadium. That's Dave from Baseball Demos. Check out his channel. He's looking to create baseball cards for History Maker Baseball, card and dice game, using community members. He did it before with the Earls, so this could be a lot of fun. I will be sending him some information, as he has a team. I'm on ID Gestures team, and then he has a team for Beatles Eternally. So that's pretty cool. Check him out. Baseball Demos. That's Dave from Baseball Demos. Great channel. Please check him out and subscribe. All right, let's get to the Pittsburgh Pirates lineup. Leading off, the designated hitter, Wally Backman. Batting second, the shortstop, Jay Bell. Batting third, center fielder, Andy Van Slyke. Batting fourth, Bobby Bonilla. He's in right field. Batting fifth, Barry Bonds is in left. Batting sixth, playing first base, Sid Bream. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Don Slott. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Jeff King. Batting ninth, playing second base, Jose Leaned. And as we love to say, and Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. Alrighty, on the mound for the 1957 Milwaukee Braves, Bob Bull. He was the Game 2 loser. In 1957, he was 18-7 with a 2.74. He gave up 15 gopher balls, struck out 117, but walked 121. He does have some control issues. Here's Wally Backman, the designated hitter. Backman's batting .312 in the series with a ribby and 4 doubles. Here's the pitch from Bull to Backman, and that is a 2-8 off the Backman card. 2-8, and he gets jammed. That's a pop-up sky high third base side. Eddie Matthews waits for it and makes the catch, 1 down, as that is a pop-up to third. And again, we're using I-score. That's 1 away. Now bring up Jay Bell, shortstop for the 1990 Pirates. Jay Bell is batting below 200. He's batting .188. He does have a double and a runner knocked in. 1 out, no one on. The windup and the pitch from Bull to Bell, and that is a 5-4. 5-4 off the Bull card. 5-4 fly ball to center field. And Billy Bruton, the center fielder, is a 2 defender. We rolled a 16. Let's check our handy dandy basic fielding chart. So that is a 16 and a 2, and Billy Bruton makes the running catch to right center field. Nice job by Billy Bruton. And there's 2 outs on the fly out to center. So 2 outs, base is empty. Number 3 batter, Andy Van Slyke. Pittsburgh center fielder is batting .200 even, a home run and 4 ribbies. Trying to keep the inning alive and get the Bobby Bonilla to the plate. Van Slyke awaits the Bob Bull offering, pitch homeward bound, and that is a 1-5 off the Van Slyke card. 1-5, swing and a miss. The side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We go to the top of the 9th, no score. When next the Pirates come up, it'll be Bobby Bonilla to lead things off. Due up in the top of the 2nd for the 1957 Milwaukee Braves, Joe Adcock, Johnny Logan, and Billy Bruton. Joe Adcock, the designated hitter, is batting .235, no homers, no ribbies. He did have 12 home runs in 1957. Back up on the bump is Zane Smith. Smith steadies himself. He's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Joe Adcock, and that is a 3-4 off the Adcock card. 3-4 ground ball to the shortstop, Jay Bell, who's had an adventure in this series, but a good strong throw to Bremen, 1 away. Scoring at home 6-3, and you should score at home. It's good for your mind. So 1 out. Stepping to the plate, Johnny Logan. Johnny Logan, the shortstop for the Milwaukee Braves of 57. Batting below 100, .067. That's all you need to know. He's been poop at the plate. He wants to break out 2 to the other side. Logan's ready. Here's the pitch from Smith. And Smith deals Logan a 5-6 off the Zane Smith card. 5-6. And the split is a 19. That is a hard single to center. So maybe Johnny Logan's going to break out. Had it been a 1 through 5, it was a triple. 6 through 20 was a single. So a base hit for Johnny Logan. So Johnny Logan's at first. C. Steeler, he's going nowhere. Again, we're playing with the hold rule. 1 out, 1 on for Billy Bruton, the center fielder for the Braves. Billy Bruton, he's also batting below 200, 133. He does have 2 runners knocked in, though. All right. Smith looks in, picks up the sign from Don Slott. Here's the pitch of Billy Bruton, and that is a 2-8. Billy Bruton hoping for it to be great on the 2-8. 2-8, and that ball is struck deep and gone. That ball is crushed to left center field. Billy Bruton goes boom. The split was 1 and 2 is a homer. 20-sided die is a 2, and that's all you need to do. So it's 2-0 Braves from Billy Bruton. Boom goes the ball, and Billy Bruton touches them all. 2-0 57 Braves over the 1990 Pirates, as Billy Bruton breaks out his boomstick. One out, base is empty due to the home run. Here comes the catcher, Del Crandall, the number 9 batter for the Braves. Crandall batting .231 with a home run and 2 runners knocked in. He does have 2 doubles also. Zane Smith has to shake that off. He's ready to work. He deals to Del Crandall, and that is a 1-7 off the Crandall card. 1-7. The split is 1-2, and that is a 12. Line shot to short, and making a diving catch is Jay Bell. 2 away. He robs Del Crandall of a base hit. Top of the order now, Red Shane Dienst. Excellent play by Bell at short on the line drive. So 2 outs, and here's Red Shane Dienst. Struck out in his first plate appearance. Slot wiggles the fingers, sets the target. Here's the pitch homeward bound to Red. And Zane Smith deals Shane Dienst a 2-6. Pick up some sticks. 2-6, and that's a single. Return to center. Base hit to center. So Shane Dienst is at first. 2 outs, 2-0 Braves. And here comes the first baseman, Frank Torrey. He grounded out in his first plate appearance. Smith takes a peek over to first. Now he deals to Frank Torrey. And that is a 6-10 off the Smith card. 6-10. Ground ball to third base and Jeff King. Jeff King is a 3 defender against a 17 blue 20-sided die roll. And he boots the ball. It goes off his glove. He picks it up in disgust. The inning stays alive on the error by Jeff King, the third baseman. Pittsburgh's fielding has been a bit shoddy in this series. So Red Shane Dienst advances to second. And Frank Torrey is at first. So 2 outs, 2 on for Eddie Matthews. Matthews walked in his first plate appearance. He'd love to go yard and make it a 5-0 lead. Top of the second. 2 outs, 2-0, 2 on. Here's the pitch to Eddie Matthews. And that is a 2-9 off the Matthews card. 2-9. Hard hit ground ball to second. Jose Lind has it. Throws it to Bremen. The side is retired. But the Braves strike first on the 2-run homer by Billy Bruton. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-0. It's a ground out. 4-3 as Jose Lind made the play. When next the Braves come back to the plate, it'll be Hammer and Hank Aaron. Due up for the Pirates, Bobby Bonilla, Barry Bonds, and Sid Bream. Bobby Bonilla batting .294 with 3 home runs and 4 ribbies. They all came in that one game. It was game 3. It looked like the Pirates were going to take a 3-0 lead, but Hammer and Hank Aaron jacked 2 out to help power the Braves to a victory. And the first one of the series for them. Since then, they've tied it up. All right, here comes Bobby Bo to face Bob Bull. The battle of the bees, what shall it be? We shall see. Here's the pitch. And that is a 4-3. What shall it be? 4-3 off the Bob Bull card. 4-3, and that is a base on balls. That's a lot of bees. So Bonilla walks. Tying run comes to the plate, and Barry Bonds. Oh, boy. One swing of the bat. Bonds can tie it. Barry Bonds. Left fielder's batting .286 with a home run and a ribby. He does have a double also. Bull looks in. Picks up the sign from Crandall. He deals to Barry Bonds, and that is a 1-7. Will it be a lucky 7 for Barry Bonds? 1-7 and a 3, and that's a hard single up the middle. Advancing first to third is Bobby Bonilla. He got a great read on that. So a single for Bobby Bonds. Barry Bonds, excuse me. Bobby was his father. So first and third, no outs. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, in the first baseman, Sid Bream. Sid Bream is batting 133. He does have one ribby. Chance to pick up another here. Infield playing normal, hoping for the double play ball. They'll take 2 and give up the run. Bob Bull wants to get out of this pickle. He was the Game 2 loser. The windup and the pitch to Sid Bream, and that's a 1-5 off the Bream card. 1-5, and that's a single. Trotting in from third is Bonilla. Holding at second is Bonds. Actually, hold on a second. Bonds is a 1-17 base runner, -3 on the defensive hold capability of the catcher. So that's 1-14. There are no outs. Do we want? He'll hold. Don't want to run into an out at third. So a clutch hit by Bream knocks in the Pirates' first run. As Bonds holds up at second, and Bream is at first. So it's 2-1. Still no outs. First and second for the catcher, Don Slott. Don Slott batting 125. He does have a ribby and a double. Let's see what Slott's going to do here. On deck is Jeff King. Don Slott batted 300 with 4 homers and 29 ribbies in 1990. I was thinking about sacrificing, but we're going to let Slott swing away. Bull has to bear down here. Here's the pitch to Don Slott, the Pirates catcher, and that's a 1-9, and he walked him. Crandall wanted the call, but he didn't get it. Bases are juiced, and there are still no outs. Here come the 1990 Pirates. Stepping to the plate, Jeff King, the third baseman for the Pirates. No place to put King. Jeff King is batting 400, 1 home run, 3 ribbies, a double, and a triple. Having one heck of a series. Chance to improve on those gaudy numbers. Again, Braves will play back for 2. Here's the pitch to Jeff King, and that is a 2-5 off the King card. 2-5, ground ball to short. Logan to Shane Deans to Torrey, but the tying run, Barry Bonds scores from third. And Sid Bream advances to third. So it's a 2-2 ball game with 2 outs, and Bream standing 90 feet away from giving the Pirates a lead. But Bob Bull did get the double play ball, 6-4-3. And so that was a ground out. No double play here, so you gotta go ground out. 6-4-3. Barry Bonds went home. Sid Bream went to third. Don Slott was out. Double play. All right. So Sid Bream stands at third. It's a 2-2 ball game. No RBI for Jeff King. It was a double play ball. And coming to the plate, the number 9 batter, Jose Lind. Second baseman is batting 231 with a double and a ribby. He did bat 261 with a home run and 48 RBIs in 1990. Sid Bream stands at third, 2-2 ball game, 2 outs. Crandall sets the target. Here's the pitch to Jose Lind. And that is a 3-5. A lot of stuff coming off the batter's cards. So that is a 3-5 ground ball to Matthews. He's up with it. He throws to Torrey, and the side is retired. But The Pirates scored 2. We go to the top of the third, tied 2-2 in this pivotal Game 5. The series tied at 2, and this ball game's tied at 2. That was a ground out to third. 5-3. When next the Pirates come up, will be the top of the order, Wally Backman, the designated hitter. Due up for the Braves, Hank Aaron, Wes Covington, and Joe Adcock. Let's go to the chat real quick. Ken Castro has joined us in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Also, Phanomatic. Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us here at the ballpark. I like to call Phanomatic Oak Island. He finds more stuff with his radar detector, his metal detector, than they've done on, what, 3 seasons in Oak Island? On the History Channel. Check out Phanomatic. All right, here comes Hammer and Hank Aaron. Aaron walked his first time up. He awaits the Zane Smith offering, pitch homeward bound, and that is a 4-6. Pick up some sticks off the Zane Smith card. 4-6, fly ball, left field. Bonds going back, makes the catch, 1 down. Hank Aaron just missed a good pitch to grip and rip. Bonds makes the catch, 1 away. And that will bring up Wes Covington, the left fielder. He flew out in his first plate appearance. Slot sets the target. Here's the pitch to Covington. And Zane Smith deals Covington 3s across the board. That is a 3-6. And that's a single for Covington. As he sends one to center, dropping in front of Andy Van Slyke. Go ahead run at first on the soft liner. Covington's a C-stealer. He'll stay put. And here comes Joe Adcock, the designated hitter. He grounded out. Zane Smith will try to induce a double play ball here. Takes a deep breath. The windup and the pitch to Joe Adcock, and that is a 5-8. Off the Zane Smith card, 5-8, and he jammed him. That's a pop-up, sky high towards short. Jay Bell, waiting for the rain to come down, makes the catch, 2 away. Quickly getting back to first base, he didn't go that far, is Wes Covington. On the pop-out to Jay Bell. So with 2 outs, Covington will get a few extra steps. And stepping to the plate is Johnny Logan. Logan, the shortstop, singled his first plate appearance. He scored on the home run by Billy Bruton. Bruton's on deck. Smith deals to Johnny Logan. That is a 3-9 off the Logan card. 3-9. Fly ball to center field. Coming in on it is Andy Van Slyke. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Go to the bottom of the third, tied at 2. As that's a fly out to Andy Van Slyke in center. When next the 57 Milwaukee Braves come to play, it'll be Billy Bruton, the man who hit the 2-run homer to lead things off. Bottom of the third, due up for the Pirates, Wally Backman, Jay Bell, and Andy Van Slyke to face Bob Bull. Backman flew out in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch from Bull to Backman, and that is a 2-6 off the Backman card. 2-6, and that is a walk. So Backman's on, base on balls, and Bob Bull, again, he struggles with walks. So Backman is at first, C-stealer, 1 through 14 base runner, reduced before 2 outs due to the hold factor by 3. So he's 1 through 11. Here comes Jay Bell, shortstop. He flew out in his first plate appearance. He had 7 home runs with that .254 batting average and 52 ribbies in 1990. Bull takes a deep breath. The windup and the pitch to Jay Bell, and that is a 6-8. 6-8 with a 4, and that is a hard single to center. Line shot. And holding up at second is Wally Backman. 1 through 8 was a single. 9 through 20 would have been a line out. So 2 on, no outs. Backman's at second. And Jay Bell is at first. Here comes Andy Van Slyke. Here come the Pittsburgh Pirates. Again, Bob Bull hoping for a double play ball. Andy Van Slyke struck out in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch to Andy Van Slyke, and that is a 3-4. Off the Van Slyke card, 3-4. Fly ball, center field. Billy Bruton moving to his left a bit. Makes the catch. And the runners hold up. So that's the first out of the inning. Van Slyke flies out to his counterpart, Billy Bruton. One out, 2 on, 2-2 ball game. Bottom of the third, here's Bobby Bonilla. Bonilla walked his first time. Up on deck, Barry Bonds. Bob Bull desperately wants that double play ball. Looks in. Crandall goes through the signs. Bull shakes him off. Now he nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Bobby Bo. And Bonilla is dealt a 4-8 off the Bob Bull card. 4-8 ground ball to short. The shortstop is Logan. He is a 3 defender. We rolled a 9. So a 9 and a 3 is an out number 3. And that is a double play. 6-4-3, and the side is retired. The Pirates threaten but do not score on the double play ball by Bobby Bonilla. So Bob Bull does his J-O-B, gets out of that jam he created. As it goes Logan to Shane Dienst to Torrey. I guess we'd have to say he sort of advanced Backman. He didn't. It's a double play ball, though. Definitely didn't hold up. We'll just say, doesn't matter, to be honest with you. We'll say advanced. And then out, double play. Alrighty, top of the fourth. 2-2 ball game. Let's flip these guys over. When next the Pirates come up, it'll be Barry Bonds leading things up. Due up in the 2-2 ball game for the 57 Braves, it will be Billy Bruton, Del Crandall in the top of the order, Red Shane Dienst. Billy Bruton had the 2-run homer in his first plate appearance. Ron from Retro Sports Network has joined us. How you doing, my friend? Check out that great channel. He had a Bryce Harper reaction to his signing with the Philadelphia Phillies. We might talk about that a little later. And also, remember the Great Sports. That's a really fun channel. He sends out cards to ex-athletes and current athletes of, baseball, basketball, and football. And a lot of them sign them and send them back. It's really fun. He also does remembrance videos. He does a really nice job. So please check out Remember the Great Sports. All right, so here comes Billy Bruton. Can he go yard again and give the Braves a 3-2 lead? Zane Smith back up on the bump, towing the rubber. Here's the pitch to Billy Bruton, and the red die almost went for a walk. And that is a 2-5 off the Bruton card. 2-5, fly ball to center. He didn't get all of it, as that's going to send Andy Van Slyke back to the track. He makes the catch, one away. Just missed that one. On the fly out, to Andy Van Slyke. So 1 out, no one on. They'll bring up the number 9 batter. The catcher, Del Crandall, lined out. Smith works quickly to Crandall, and that's a 3-7 off the Crandall card. 3-7, ground ball, hard hit. King backhands it. Throws low across the diamond, but Bream scoops it out of the dirt. 2 away. Nice play by Sid Bream. On the ground out. 5-3. So 2 outs, bases empty. Top of the order for Red Shane Deans. He's 1 for 2. He struck out and singled. Slot wiggles the fingers. Zane Smith nods his head in acknowledgement. Here's the pitch to Red Shane Deans, and that is a 6-4. Will Shane Deans be shown the door on the 6-4? That's a hard hit ball to the shortstop, Jay Bell. Jay Bell is a 3 defender. We rolled a 1 for the 20-sided die. And that is a base hit past the dive of Jay Bell. So the inning stays alive. Red Shane Deans picks up his second hit. As that's a single. So Shane Deans is at first. He represents the go-ahead run. Frank Torrey, older brother Joe, steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out and reached on an error. Let's see what Frank Torrey can do. Smith takes a peek at first. Pitch homeward bound to Frank Torrey. And that is a 4-9 off the Zane Smith card. 4-9, and that's a single. So that is a single. And Shane Deans will stop at second. So Frank Torrey comes through, keeps the inning alive. He moves it on to Eddie Matthews. That's what the Braves want, to get their power hitters up. So first and second, 2 outs. And here comes Eddie Matthews, 32 home runs in 1957 with a .292 batting average. 2-2 ball game. Go-ahead run in Shane Deans at second. Red Shane Deans runs at a 1-13. He'll stay at that because the -2 and the +2 cancel themselves out with 2 outs. Matthews has walked and grounded out. Now it's Zane Smith's turn to take a deep breath, which he does. The windup and the pitch to Eddie Matthews, power-hitting third baseman for the Braves, and that is a 1-9. A 1-9 off of the Matthews card. 1-9, and that ball is gone! Eddie Matthews hits a crush shot to dead center. And it is a 5-2 lead here in Pittsburgh for the 57 Milwaukee Braves to the sounds of silence. Holy cow! Boom goes the ball, and Eddie Matthews touches them all. 5-2 Braves. Zane Smith just hangs his head. What a crush shot. He could not get that third and final out here in the top of the fourth. Instead, he gives up a 3-run dinger to Eddie Matthews. And here comes Hammer and Hank Aaron. Will they go back-to-back jacks? Aaron has walked and flown out 0 for 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. The windup and the pitch to Hank Aaron, and that is a 5-7. Off the Zane Smith card, 5-7. Ground ball to Jose, leaned at second base. He's a 1 defender. We rolled a 16. He makes the play, and the side is retired as he throws to Sid Bream. So Aaron grounds out to second. But Matthews' 3-run homer with 2 outs gives the 57 Braves a 5-2 lead over the 1990 Pirates in this pivotal Game 5 as the series is tied at 2. But this game is no longer tied at 2. Go to the bottom of the fourth. When next, the Milwaukee Braves come back up, it'll be Wes Covington. Due up for the Pirates, Bonds, Bream, and Slot. Let's quickly go to the chat. As Ron from Retro Sports Network says he's good. Excellent. We always love to hear that. Everyone's saying hello to Ron. Oh, and Ron just subscribed to Remember the Great Sports. Excellent. Hopefully the favor is done the same. And, oh, it was. Excellent. That's what we love. So, you know, we got new members in our community. Remember the Great Sports. And, again, check out all the great content creators. Ron Juckett. I think he did a game this afternoon. I'm going to have to check that out because I can't watch anymore at work. Or listen. All right, here's Barry Bonds. He is 1 for 1. 5-2, 57 Braves. How will Bob Bull deal with prosperity? We shall see. Here's the pitch to Barry Bonds, and that is a 5-5 off the Bull card. 5-5, and that is a fly ball to center field. Racing back is Billy Bruton at the track. He leaps, and he makes the catch as he bangs into the wall. 1 down. Great jump by Bruton. As Bonds just goes back to the dugout, shaking his head. So 1 out, and I'll bring up Sid Bream. He's 1 for 1, singled. Here's the pitch to Bream, and that is a 4-11 off the Bob Bull card. 4-11, ground ball to the shortstop, Johnny Logan. He is a 3 defender. He rolled a 13 on the blue 20-sided die. So 13, and that is an error. He boots the ball. Kicks at the dirt. But that's not going to help him. Sid Bream stands at first. So that's an E6 on Johnny Logan. So Bream is at first. 1 out. Here comes Don Slott, the catcher. He walked in his first plate appearance. Slott awaits the Bob Bull offering. Here it is. And that is a 2-5 off the Slott card. 2-5. And that is a deep shot to center. Racing back is Bruton. He leaps. He's not going to get this one. It's going to be off the wall. It's going to be a double. Bream will hold up at third. He's 1 through 9, and there's only 1 out, so that's a -3. That's you're getting your butt gunned out at the plate on the relay throw. So second and third with 1 out. Don Slott just missed a 2-run homer. Bruton gave it a good bid, but to no avail. With Bream at third and Slott at second. And that was a split. 1 through 9 would have been a triple. We rolled a 10, so 10 through 20 was a double. So the tying run comes to plate, and Jeff King, he had 14 home runs in 1990. Jeff King has grounded out in his first plate appearance. He's 0 for 1. Now the Braves have some bullpen action going. Here's the pitch of Jeff King. Will he come up clutch? That's going to be a 6-6. Pick up some sticks. 6-6. And he walks. Oh, my Lord, Bob Bull. Prosperity, you do not deal with it well, Mr. Bull. Bases are juiced with 1 out now. The good news, it at least sets up a double play. A force at every bag. That's, I guess, good news. Here comes the number 9 batter, Jose Lind. And he grounded out. He's 0 for 1. This could be it for Bob Bull here. Hoping for that double play ball. Here's the pitch to Jose Lind. And that is a 6-5. Oh, nuts. 6-5, and he has just walked in a run. Bob Bull is all over the place. Crandall calls for time, goes out to the mound, and it's now a 5-3 ball game as Lind will pick up an RBI on the bases loaded walk. And again, those walks will come back to haunt you. They come back to roost, as they say. Bream scores from third. Base is still juiced with 1 out. Top of the order, Wally Backman. "5-3, tying run at second, go-ahead run at first." Backman has walked and flown out, and this could be it for Bob Bull. Bob Bull has not been good. A little early to go to Don McMahon, but we are playing basic. Ernie Johnson, how many walks does he give up? That's it for Bob Bull. Ernie Johnson will come in the game with 1 out and bases juiced. Ernie Johnson 7-3 with a 3.88. He did give up 9 home runs, but he only walked 26 and he struck out 44. So Bob Bull will not qualify for a win, and he could take a loss. Yeah. So Bob Bull is out of the game, and Ernie Johnson is in. So here's Ernie Johnson. Bob Bull had an opportunity, but did not take advantage of it. So Ernie Johnson's done with his warm-up tosses. Crandall has a word with him, as he'll face bases loaded. Slot at third, King at second, and Jose leaned at first for the 1990 Pirates. 5-3, 1 out. Johnson hoping to induce a double play ball, and Wally Backman at the plate. Designated hitter. Here's the pitch to Backman, and that is a 5-10. A 5-10 fly ball, center field X. So, and we rolled an 18. Billy Bruton, the center fielder, is a 2. So that's a 2 and an 18. I think this is a re-roll. I think. 2, 18, out 5. Runner on third scores, all other runners hold. So another run scores. The Pirates inch even closer. It's now 5-4. Backman will pick up an RBI in the sac fly to center. As Slot scores, King and Lean hold their bases. So 2 outs, 2 on, 5-4 Pirates now. Oops. No, that was wrong. Go back. Out. And it was a sacrifice fly. Center. Done. Slot scored. King held up at second, and Leaned held up at first. So 2 outs, 5-4 ball game. Things getting very interesting here. Not much pitching in this series, though the last game was 2-1. And here comes Jay Bell. So 2 outs. Jeff King is a 1-12 base runner. And you're going to net out the -3 hold with the +2, so that's -1. He becomes a 1-11 base runner with 2 outs. Can Jay Bell tie it up here? Ernie Johnson ready to work. Here's the pitch to Jay Bell. And that is a 2-4. Oh boy, someone's going to get a door closed. 2-4 off the Bell card. 2-4. Fly ball to center field. Brenton racing to right center. Reaching out. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Pirates score 2, but they cannot tie it up or take the lead as they strand 2. We go to the top of the 5th, 5-4, the 1957 Milwaukee Braves over the 1990 Pittsburgh Pirates. So Ernie Johnson does his JOB and basically gets, for now, Bob Bull off the hook, though he pitches another miserable game. As that's a fly out right center. All right, so let's get the Pirates batting order in line. When next the Pirates come up, it'll be Andy Van Slyke. Due up in the top of the 5th for the Braves, Wes Covington, Joe Adcock, and Johnny Logan. To the chat we go. Clinton Parks and D. Scott Howard has joined us at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Bruton, Broten, whatever. Long U, Bruton. Got it. Gotta love the Admiral, Clinton Parks. Fuel, Buell. Well, he's out of the game now. I don't have to worry about him anymore, D. Scott Howard. Buell. Got it. All right. So it's Covington to lead things off. Then Adcock and Logan to face Zane Smith. He's struggled. He's still in the game, though. This could be it for Zane Smith. Down 5-4. He wants no more. Here's the pitch to Covington. Covington is 1 for 2. He does have a single, and that is a 1-11. And that's a hard hit ball to third. King's up with it, throws across the diamond for out number 1. That's a ground out. King to Bream. As I hit the wrong button. 5-3. Using I score. All right, here comes Joe Adcock, the designated hitter. He's flown out and grounded out. He's 0 for 2. Did have 12 home runs in 57. Smith ready to work. He deals to Adcock. And that is a 4-7 off the Zane Smith card. 4-7. And that's a single. 1 through 17 is a single. We rolled a 2 on the 20-sided die. So Adcock, an important insurance run at first with 1 out on the soft liner to center. So Adcock's at first, slow as dirt. 1 out. Here's Johnny Logan, the shortstop. Logan has singled and flown out. 1 for 2. Pirates, they're ready in the bullpen. This could be it for Zane Smith. Here's the pitch to Johnny Logan. Zane Smith deals Logan a 4-7. 4-7 off the Zane Smith card. And the same situation, 4-7-15. 1 through 17's a single. So another single, back-to-back single. Stopping at second is Adcock. First and second, 1 out. Station to station go the Braves. So Adcock at second, Johnny Logan at first, 1 away, and that's it for Mr. Zane Smith. The Pirates will go to the pen, and they're going to go to Stan Belinda, 3-4 with 8 saves, 3.55 earned run average. That's a point better than Zane Smith, but Zane Smith just didn't have it. The closer, Bill Landrum, was up too, but it's a little early to go to him. Got to play sort of realistic with the way they played back then in 1990. I mean, in 1957, they would, you never know when you're going to go to McMahon. So here comes Stan Belinda. And it's 1 out, 2 on. That's what Belinda will inherit. And let's make the change on iScore. So you click on Zane Smith. You find Stan Belinda. Where are you, Stan? Stan Belinda. There you are. And you hit save. And Stan Belinda is now on the mound. And Billy Bruton is at the plate. 1 for 2. He had the big boom and a flyout. Belinda has a word with Slot. Slot back down behind the plate, squats down. Here's the pitch of Billy Bruton. And that is a 3-10 off the Bruton card. 3-10 ground ball B to short. And a ground ball B, if no runners are forced, runners hold. If 1 or more runners are forced, batter on first is out. Batter is safe, so they get the middle runner. And it'll be first and third, 2 outs. Ooh, I messed. This is a fielder's choice. I think you have to go in play with this. In play, fielder's choice. Okay. Grounded to short. I'm going to say soft grounder. And it's 6-2. to 3. Ooh, no, wrong. Undo. 6. They got the middle runner. 6 to 4. Done. Adcock went to 3rd. Johnny Logan's out at 2nd. Forced out. And Billy Bruton is at 1st. All right, fielder's choice. So Logan's out. 2 outs, runners on the corn. Adcock at 3rd, Johnny Logan at 1st. 5-4. 57 Braves over the 90 Pirates. And here comes Del Crandall, the catcher. Big moment here for Crandall. He's 0 for 2. Belinda's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Del Crandall, and that is a 2-3. 2-3. What will it be? We shall see off the Crandall card. 2-3, and that is a walk. Bases are juiced. So the walk bugaboo bites Stan Belinda. And here comes Frank Torrey. He's 2 for 3. He has 2 singles. And he is also struck out. Chance for older brother Joe to be a big hero here. 5-4 Braves, 2 outs, bases loaded. The windup and the pitch to Frank Torrey, and that is a 2-7. Off the Torrey card, 2-7. Hard hit ball to first. Snaring it is Bream. He races to the bag, steps on it, and the side is retired. A tremendous squander for the Braves. They load them up, but they cannot send anyone across the plate. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 5-4. 57 Braves over the 1990 Pirates. That was a hard ground out to Sid Bream. Let's get the batting in order for the 57 Braves. When next the Braves come up, uh-oh. Wait a second. Del Crandall. Should have been Red Shane Deans. Doesn't matter. It went off of the, shoot. Ground ball. 8-2. Nuts. 2-7. 2-7 off the Shane Deans card is a single. I had it out of order. All right. Well, that's what the beautiful undo button's about. Undo. All right. Red Shane Deans is up. He singles. Because that was a 2-7. And it goes Shane Deans. And I had the Torrey card there, and I just noticed that. So that's a single. My faux pas on the 2-7. So the 2 and the 7 is a single. Adcock scores. There is no squander. It's only a squander on me putting the cards back in order. All right, so that's a single. God bless undos. All right, so that's a single by Red Shane Deans, who's now 3 for 4. And we're just going to hold up all the runners. Who's on? Yeah, we're just going to hold them up. As Adcock advances there. Bruton advances. They probably would have sent him, but because of my faux pas, we'll hold him up. All right, so bases are loaded, and it's now 6-4. And now we got to get this in order again. All right, so Bruton is at 3rd. Crandall is at 2nd. And Johnny Logan is out. Covington out. Bruton, Crandall, Shane Deans. Now Frank Torrey's up. Oh boy. All right, 6-4. Red Shane Dean's having a day. Here's a pitch to Frank Torrey. And that is a 4-4 off the Stan Belinda card. 4-4 fly ball center field to Andy Van Slyke. And Van Slyke is a 1 defender. We rolled a 6. So a 1 and a 6. He makes the catch, and now the side is retired. So the Braves do get 1. They lead 6-4 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. All right, now let's make sure we get this all in order. Bruton, Crandall, and Red Shane Dienst, Frank Torrey. When next the Braves come up, it's Eddie Matthews to lead things off. So with a 6-4 lead, the Braves go to the bottom of the 5th with Ernie Johnson on the bump, and he will face Andy Van Slyke, Bobby Bonilla, and Barry Bonds. Yeah, YouTube is not sending out notifications like they used to. So here's Andy Van Slyke. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Ernie Johnson, and that is a 1-7 off the Van Slyke card. Make sure Andy's up. He is. 1-7, ground ball to third. Matthews knocks it down, picks it up, fires to Torrey, 1 away. On the ground out. So 1 down. Bobby Bonilla steps to the plate. Bobby Bo is walked and grounded out. 6-4 Braves. Here's the pitch to Bonilla from Johnson. That's a 3-12 off the Bonilla card. 3-12, and he works a walk. Tying run comes to the plate in Barry Bonds. Walks have been a killer for the Braves. And Barry Bonds, who had 33 home runs, 114 ribbies, and a .301 batting average in 1990, can tie it up with 1 swing of the bat. Bonds 1 for 2. How do you do? Johnson picks up the sign from Crandall. He kicks and fires to Barry Bonds, and that is a 6-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 6-3 off the Ernie Johnson card. 6-3 fly ball to left field. The left fielder is Covington. He is a 4. Oh boy, and that is a 3. A 4 and a 3, and he makes the diving catch. And quickly getting back to first base is Bobby Bonilla. Wes Covington just robbed Barry Bonds of extra bases. Great catch by Wes Covington. So with 2 outs, Bonilla's at first. Here comes Sid Bream. He had 15 homers, so he has a little boom in that stick. Bonilla will be off on contact. The windup and the pitch to Sid Bream, and that is a 6-8. Bream hoping for it to be great. 6-8, ground ball, second base. Shane Dienst is a 1 defender, as we have to check the fielding chart, as it is a 6-8, and we rolled a 6. So Shane Dienst again, a 1 defender. And he will make the play, and the side will be retired. As smooth and cool as the other side of the pillow, Red Shane Dienst. We go to the top of the 6th, 6-4 Braves. Scoring at home, and you should. It's good for your mind, 4-3. Make sure we get the cards in the proper batting order. When next the Pirates come up, it'll be Don Slott, the catcher, leading things off. All right, let's make sure with the Braves, it's Eddie Matthews, Hank Aaron, and Wes Covington. Eddie Matthews, Hank Aaron, and Wes Covington. Excellent. All right, Eddie Matthews had that big home run. It's his only hit, but what a hit it was. He's 1 for 2. Belinda deals to Eddie Matthews, and that is a 6-4. Who's going to be shown the door on the 6-4? 6-4 fly ball left field. Bonds is there. He makes the catch, one away. On the fly out to left. And here's Hammer and Hank Aaron. He's 0 for 2. He's flown out, grounded out, and walked. Aaron awaits the Belinda offering. Pitch homeward bound, 1-8. 1-8 to Hammer and Hank. 1-8. 15 on the roll. 1 through 17 is a single. And Aaron picks up his first hit. A single to center. So 1 out, 1 on. And Wes Covington comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3. His one hit was a single. Belinda hoping for a double play ball. He rocks and fires to Covington. And that is a 4-5 off the Belinda card. 4-5. And that's a strikeout. We haven't seen many of those in tonight's game. Swing and a miss. So there's 2 outs now here in the top of the 6th. 6-4 Braves. Aaron's at first. He'll be off on contact. 1 through 14 base runner. As the hold factor and the 2 outs nullify each other. Here's Joe Adcock. 1 for 3. He's singled. Belinda deal to Adcock. And that is a 2-9 off the Joe Adcock card. 2-9. And that's a single. First and second. Aaron's going to try for third. He needs a 1 through 14. And he is thrown out by Andy Van Slyke. And the side is retired. The Braves rolled the dice and came up craps. So Adcock will be rewarded the hit, but the side is retired. As Aaron is tagged out at third. When next the Braves come up, there'll be Johnny Logan to lead things off. And I shall be back in a moment. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. Alrighty. So we go to the bottom of the sixth. It'll be Slot, King, and Jose Lean to face Ernie Johnson. McMahon getting ready in the pen. Here's the pitch to Don Slot, who is 1 for 1. He's doubled and walked, and the red die jumped the effing shark. Oh, you son of a gun. Oh, that sucks. Let's see if we can find it quickly. This is always fun. Where are you, red die? I don't want to play anymore. I'll find you. That's GGO's cousin. Alright, well, we go to the steroid die, and that's a 6. Alright, so that is a 4-9 off the Ernie Johnson card. 4-9, and that is a single. Boy, that's just what Don Slot ordered. So that's a single for Slot. Tying run will come to the plate. And Jeff King, and now we'll just switch out the small red die. And the small white die for the steroid dies. Alrighty, and I will find the other red die later. Here's Jeff King. He is 0 for 1. He's grounded out and walked. King with 14 home runs in 1990. Can he tie it up? Johnson, this could be his last batter. Here's the pitch to Jeff King, and that is a 1-8 off the King card. 1-8 double play ball. 5-4-3. Matthews to Shane Deans to Torrey. That's what the doctor ordered for the pitcher, that's for sure. Double play ball on the hard grounder to Matthews at third. 5-4-3. So 2 outs, base is empty for the number 9 batter, Jose Lean, and he has walked and grounded out. Here's the pitch from Johnson to Jose Lean, and that is a 5-8, and that's a strikeout. Side is retired. Inning started off promisingly, but quickly went down the crapper for the Pirates. As Lean strikes out looking. When next the Pirates of 1990 come up, will be the top of the order and Wally Backman. We go to the top of the 7th, 6-4 Braves. Series tied at 2. Who's going to take the lead? We shall see. Sports Time Machine and Robbie Wartburg have joined us at the stadium. Hope all is well. Check out Sports Time Machine. Mr. Utah Mike did an excellent wrestling show last night. All right, due up for the Braves, Johnny Logan, Billy Bruton, and Del Crandall. Do we want to stick with Stan Belinda? I think we shall not. Bill Landrum will come in, the closer. Looking for 9 outs, possibly. Stan Belinda's day is done. And where's Bill Landrum? We have to find Bill Landrum. There's Bill Landrum. There we go. And save. So Bill Landrum's in. Pirates go to their third pitcher, Landrum. 7-3 with a 2.13 earned run average and 13 saves. The series is tied at 2. This is a pivotal Game 5, and the Pirates are down 2. Here's Johnny Logan to face Bill Landrum. Here's the pitch to Johnny Logan, and that is a 2-4 off the Logan card. 2-4 ground ball to the shortstop Bell, who throws to Bream 1 away. On the ground out. 6-3. So 1 out. Here comes Billy Bruton. Bruton had a 2-run homer, his only hit of the game. He's 1 for 3. Landrum's ready to work. Pitch homeward bound to Billy Bruton, and that is a 4-11 off the Landrum card. 4-11, and that's a walk. Lots of walks in this game. Advancing to first on the base on balls is Billy Bruton. He's an ace stealer. He'll be staying put, though. A -2, 1 through 13. Del Crandall on deck. You know what? Braves, he's going to go for it, 1 through 13, and he is gunned out. That's a 19. Oh, we're not running the base paths well for the Braves. So Billy Bruton is retired by Don Slott, applying the tag as Jay Bell. Oops, back. Okay, so I think you have to hit Billy Bruton. And out at second, caught stealing, 2-6. So there are 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Bruton erased from the base paths, and now bases are empty for Del Crandall, the catcher. The Braves catcher has walked, lined out, and grounded out. He had 15 home runs, though. The windup and the pitch from Landrum to Crandall, and that is a 3-10. 3-10. Another line shot leaping in the air is King at 30. Robs Crandall of extra bases. The side is retired to the cheers of the Pirates fans here at the stadium. What a play by Bell on the line drive. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 6-4. The 57 Braves over the 1990 Pirates. When next the Braves come up, it'll be Red Shane Deans to lead things off, and we'll triple check to make sure that's the right order. Due up now for the Pirates, trailing by 2, and they're now going to face, and if they win, I have to say Don McMahon will have a good opportunity to win MVP, so Don McMahon will come in the game to try to shut the door on these final 9 outs. And let's bring in McMahon for Ernie Johnson. Where's McMahon? There we go. Click save. Alrighty, so Don McMahon's in the game. 2 wins, 3 losses, 1.53 earned run average, striking out 46, walking 29, but he gave up no gopher balls. There'll be no home runs off his card. And here's Wally Backman leading things off. The designated hitter is 0 for 1. He has walked, had a sac fly for a ribby, and also flown out. Here's the pitch to Backman for McMahon, and that is a 5-4 off the McMahon card. 5-4 ground ball to third base. Eddie Matthews, he is a 2 defender, and we rolled a 15. So that is a 2 and a 15, and Matthews makes the play. Good strong throw to Torrey at first, 1 down on the hard grounder. 5-3. So 1 away. Bring up Jay Bell. Bell's 1 for 3. He's 1 hit, a single. Let's see how the Pirates shortstop fares against Don McMahon. Pitch homeward bound. McMahon deals Bell a 6-7. And that's a strikeout. That is a column of death. 4 through 10 on the 6 for McMahon are strikeouts. Gets him swinging, so there's 2 away. McMahon wants that ball. He's back up on the bump, and now he's going to work to Andy Van Slyke, who is 0 for 3. Van Slyke has struck out once. Here's the pitch for McMahon to Van Slyke, and that is a 4-9. 4-9, and that's a walk. The walks just won't go away for these Braves. So Van Slyke stands at first, and here comes Bobby Bonilla. Remember, he hit 3 home runs in Game 3, but the Pirates lost. Can he hit home run number 4 and tie it up? He'll have to be off his card. Bonilla on the day is 0 for 1. He's walked twice and grounded out. Van Slyke, a 1 through 16 base runner. Crandall, a -3 on the hold, but a +2 nets out to a -1, so that's 1 through 15. McMahon readies himself. He deals to Bobby Bonilla, and that is a 3-6 off the Bonilla card. 3-6, and that is a double. Van Slyke is going to be waved around. 1 through 15, he scores. Here comes the relay throw, and he is safe. So Bobby Bonilla picks up another RBI, and the Pirates inch closer. It's now 6-5. Clutch hit by Bobby Bo on the double. as Van Slyke was waved home. And Bonilla held up at second. So it's now 6-5. Tying runs at second base with 2 outs. And here comes Barry Bonds. Bonds, 1 for 3, a single, and 2 flyouts. Bonilla runs at a 1-15, -1, 1-14. Here's the pitch from McMahon to Bonds, and it's not with love, and that is a 2-9 off the Bonds card. Oh boy. 2-9, swing and a miss. McMahon pumps his fist, goes jogging off the mound. He did give up 1. We go to the top of the 8th, 6-5 here in Game 5. What a thriller we have going here in Pittsburgh. All right, take care. I'll get the door. Okay. When next the Pirates come up, it'll be Sid Bream. I shall be back in a moment. What a game, 6-5. Glad to be with me. I'm glad you're with me. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. Real life takes effect at times, and you got to deal with it. All right, so Red Shane Deans will lead things off, followed by Frank Torrey and Eddie Matthews. Shane Deans is 3 for 4, 3 singles and a K. What a game Red's having. Here's the pitch from Landrum to Shane Deans, and that is a 1-5 off the Shane Deans card. 1-5 fly ball to center field. Van Slyke makes the catch. 1 out. 6-5, the Braves clinging to that lead. They want to add to it. Here's Frank Torrey, 1 for 4. Landrum picks up the sign from Slot. He deals to Frank Torrey, and that is a 2-2. Deuces are wild. 2-2, and that is a line shot right at the second baseman. Jose leaned. So there's 2 away. Torrey hit it on the screws, but right at leaned. Self-defense catch there. So 2 outs, base is empty for Eddie Matthews. His 1 hit, a 2-run homer. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Landrum looking for a 1-2-3 inning and keep it a 1-run deficit. The windup and the pitch to Eddie Matthews. Will he hammer 1 out? And 5s are wild on this one. 5-10 off the Bill Landrum card. 5-10, fly ball deep to center field. Van Slyke racing back. Van Slyke is a 1 defender. We rolled a 15. And he makes the running catch in front of the wall. Taps it for good measure, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 6-5, 57 Braves over the 1990 Pirates. Great jump by Andy Van Slyke. to make the catch. When next the Braves come up, it'll be hammering Hank Aaron in the top of the ninth. So back up on the bump is Don McMahon. He's given up 1 run in his first inning of relief. He needs 6 more outs. And no runs scored for the Braves to take a 3-2 lead. All the visiting teams have won. If the Braves win, that will hold suit. Due up for the Pirates, Bream, Slot, and Jeff King. Sid Bream is 1 for 3. He's singled, reached on an error, and grounded out. Bream had 15 home runs. The windup and the pitch for McMahon to Bream, and that is a 5-6. Pick up some sticks on the 5-6. 5-6 fly ball to left field. Covington's there. He makes the catch, 1 away on the fly out. So Bream's retired. Here comes Don Slot, the catcher. He's 2 for 2. He has walked, doubled, and singled. McMahon shakes off Crandall. Now he nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Don Slot. And that is a 3-12 off the Slot card. 3-12, and he pops it up behind the plate. Crandall throws off the mask, has a cup of coffee, and makes the catch, 2 away. On the pop out. And now bring up Jeff King. King is 0 for 2. Did reach on a walk, though. 2 outs, bases empty. King had 14 home runs. Can he tie it with 1 swing of the bat? It won't come off the McMahon card. He doesn't have a home run on there. He didn't give up 1. King awaits the McMahon offering. The windup and the pitch. And that is a 4-7. 4-7. Off the McMahon card, 4-7, ground ball to the second baseman, Red Shane Dietz. Shane Dietz is a 1 defender. He rolled a 17. And Shane Dietz makes a rare error. The tying run will reach. Unbelievable. Red Shane Dietz boots the ball as he's disgusted with himself on the hard grounder. And I shall be back in a moment. And we are back. All right, so tying runs at first on the error by Shane Dietz, and here comes the number 9 batter, Jose Lind. We're not going to pinch hit for him because that did not work in our last game. Lind trying to get to the top of the order, and Wally Backman, he is 0 for 2. He's grounded out, struck out, and walked. McMahon feels he should be out of the inning, but the error, and he's still up on that bump. He's ready to work. He deals to Jose Lind, and that is a 2-8 off the Lind card. 2-8. He jammed him. Pop up. Outfield grass. Shane Dietz going back, waving everybody off, and he makes the catch. He redeems himself for the error, and the side is retired. Great job by McMahon, and Shane Dienst on that troubling pop-up makes the catch. And we go to the top of the ninth, 6-5. The 57 Braves over the 1990 Pirates. And that was a pop-up. Nice play by Shane Dienst. And shallow right. So when next the Pirates come up, it'll be the top of the order, Wally Backman. And they hope it's only a one-run deficit. So a battle of closers here is now Bill Landrum's back up on the bump. He needs 3 outs quite quickly and have the Pirates come up to bat, but he'll have to face Hank Aaron, Wes Covington, and Joe Adcock. Aaron is 1 for 3, does have a single. Here's the pitch from Landrum to Hammer and Hank Aaron, and that is a 2-10 off the Aaron card. 2-10, ground ball to third. Up with it is King. He throws to Bream, 1 away on the ground out. 5-3, using iScore. Great app. Here's Wes Covington, the left fielder. He's 1 for 4. He's singled, flown out, struck out, and grounded out. Landrum picks up the sign, slot sets the target. Here's the pitch to Covington, and that is a 2-10 off the Covington card. 2-10, and that's a pop-up. First base side, calling for it is Bream. He makes the catch 2 away as Covington got jammed. So 2 outs, and again, looking for a 1-2-3 inning. He'll have to get through Joe Adcock, the designated hitter, who has 2 singles. He's 2 for 4. Landrum looks in, nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Adcock, and that is a 4-10 off the Landrum card. 4-10, ground ball to the shortstop, Jay Bell. Jay Bell is a 3. We rolled a 2. So a 3-2 Bell with a diving stop from his knees, throws a one-hopper to Bream, who scoops it up, and the side is retired. 1-2-3, go the Braves. We go to the bottom of the ninth, 6-5. The 57 Braves over the 1990 Pirates. And for the Pirates, it's last call for alcohol. At 2, you're through. Ground out. Nice play by the shortstop. Well, the Braves don't want when next they're up, but if so, it's Johnny Logan. If so, something went wrong for the Braves. So McMahon's 3 outs away from a save here. He'll face the top of the order, Wally Backman, Jay Bell, and Andy Van Slyke. Backman's 0 for 2, does have a sac fly for a ribby. Backman would love to get that 3 column. Here's the pitch from McMahon to Backman, and that is a 2-7 off the Backman card. 2-7, and that's a walk. Tying run at first base. So Backman reaches on the base on balls. He's a 1-14 base runner, but with no outs, you minus 3, it's a 1-11. And here's Jay Bell, man who made that great play to end the top of the ninth. Bell is 1 for 4. McMahon nods his head. Crandall sets the target. Pitch homeward bound to Jay Bell, and that is a 3-3. What will it be? We shall see off the Jay Bell card. 3-3. Ground ball B to third. Runner at first is out. Batter is safe. All right, so they get the force out as Backman is out 5-4. But beating out the double play ball is Jay Bell. So this is a fielder's choice. In play, fielder's choice. And that's 5-4. And Backman's out at second. Make sure I'm looking at that right. Runner on first is out. Batter is safe. Yep. And forced out. Held up. All right, 1 out, and Jay Bell is at first. He represents the tying run. He's a 1 through 15 base runner, -3. Becomes 1 through 12. Here's Andy Van Slyke. He is 0 for 3. Van Slyke with 17 homers, a .284 batting average, and 77 ribbies. McMahon hoping for the double play ball that will end the game. Here's the pitch to Andy Van Slyke, and that is deuces are wild, 2-4 with a 10. 2-4, fly ball to right field. Aaron is there. He makes the catch. Bell goes back to first. The Pirates are down to their last out. And here comes Bobby Bonilla. Bonilla has doubled and knocked in a run. He's walked twice and grounded out. If Bobby Bonilla goes yard, and he'll have to be off his card, it will be a 7-6 victory for the Pirates. 2 outs. Bell's at first. I flipped the card over by accident. So with 2 outs, it's only a -1, so he's now a 1 through 14 base runner. So he improves due to the 2 outs. All right, here comes Bobby Bo. He wants that 3 column. McMahon wants a strikeout. McMahon takes the deep breath, arms down to his chest. He kicks and deals to Bobby Bonilla, and that is a 5-11 off the McMahon card. 5-11, swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. The Braves take all 3 games here in Pittsburgh after losing the first 2 in Milwaukee, and will go back to Milwaukee with a chance to win it 3-2. They're up. Unbelievable. All the visiting teams have won. So the ball game is over. The Braves win 6-5. The save will go to McMahon. The loss will go to, I want to say the loss, okay, let's just exit this and go into the exit. Are you sure you want to exit? Yep. 6-5 win. And let's look at this now. McMahon gets the save. Ernie Johnson, I believe, will pick up the win. Yes, because Buell, as in fuel, did not pitch long enough, so that's all set. And Zane Smith will take the loss. So that's the way it stands. I appreciate your patience. We had some real-life interruptions. You got to deal with that. Ron from Retro Sports Network says, good game, Al. Good night, gang. Thank you very much for sticking by, everybody. So, and it looks like Sports Time Machine is going to be doing something next. So let's all go check out Mr. Utah Mike. Again, now we'll be going back to Milwaukee with the Braves taking 3 in Pittsburgh, up 3-2. No home team has won yet. That's pretty wild. We had a series like that in our 67 series using Dice Baseball. So let's see if the Braves can win 1. They'll take the series. All right, so I'd like to say thank you to Robbie Wartburg, Ron from Retro Sports Network, Mr. Utah Mike from Sports Time Machine, Ken Castro, Clinton Parks, D. Scott Howard, Bobby Cantillano, Fanomatic, Max Cornelius, Remember the Great Sports, Joester's Card and Coins, ID Gesture, Baseball Demos, and Ashi Cards was in here too. I know because I saw them. And I can't see it. There it is. Ashi Cards 26. Thank you very much. The original Grognard, thank you. Health and happiness. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt. Till next time. God bless. And you know what's coming, folks. Peace! Braves win 6-5. Take a 3-2 lead. Going back to Milwaukee.